So I guess the goal now would be reflex. Oh, no, you can keep your arm there. I'm okay with that, buddy. I'm okay with that, buddy. No homo. All of the homo. Okay, it looks like we're down to about 5 viewers now. Kind of sad, but I mean, yeah, people drop out when Brawl shows up. They're backwards. Darn it, Chris. You gave me the wrong ones. Squirtle doing some real quick work here. Charging up that water gun. You guys know that water gun does some mad work on this. It can really cripple a recovery. And you don't get your up B back for it, so it's just an incredibly, it's just an efficient way to prevent a recovery. To me, it feels like a very melee kind of defense, even though melee doesn't have any just push attacks. But it's very stay on the ledge and just hopefully and prevent them from grabbing it type thing, as opposed to chasing them off stage. So we're seeing Squirtle with a one-stock lead. Game & Watch really having trouble here. AML needs to make a comeback. Reflex is putting in work today. First, Reflex takes the Project M winners. Sorry for that frame rate drop there, guys. I was just messing around with the computer. Anyway. All right, switching to Ivysaur, making sure that fatigue does not really overpower his Squirtle. He wants to get Squirtle out, let the fatigue go down on him. Let Ivysaur come in. Usually if you're watching a whole lot of this, you'll see that what he'll often do is he'll try and get at least 2 games stock off with Squirtle. He'll either get 2 in a row or he'll switch Squirtle out after the first stock and then try and switch him back in around the time that last stock comes around and just hope that Ivysaur and Charizard can take care of that middle stock. It's a very sound strategy. I'm sure if fatigue wasn't a factor, he'd keep Squirtle in the whole time. Game & Watch with that throw, up throw, throwing fish, sausage, anything but the kitchen sink, while Ivysaur is just trying to get that last stock, just wrapping it up. With that forward smash is most likely, did not do it though. Game & Watch is a monster for keeping alive on that. But the spike from the stage will definitely take it. Reflex is 1 game up in this best of 5. Oh, I know, you just tapped me. I thought you were wanting something.
I was going to say that 3-star. Oh, get wrecked.
Oh, yeah, they get wrecked. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and explain. One of my initial ideas was to do like a compilation. If you guys have probably seen the MLG Get Wrecked video compilations on YouTube and whatnot, I was going to try and get one and overlay it onto YouTube, or not onto YouTube, but onto the stream for whenever someone gets all stocks. So like in Brawl 3 stock for Project M / Melee 4 stock, stuff like that, and just kind of just add a little hype to the video in the end. But I never got around to doing it. I really should. I'm a very lazy person when it comes to being on a computer. I do not like turning on my computer to do work, and usually that's the only thing I'll turn my computer on for is work. So like this overlay happened on Friday. Like I made this overlay on Friday, and that's because I really like just decided it needs to be done before the tournament day. So I came over to Chris's house, and Chris is doing what he should be doing. He did his job by not letting me go home until it was done, because I did something and it didn't quite look right, and Chris is like, and I'm like, okay, well, I can fix it. And Chris is like, well, go ahead and fix it. And I'm like, well, damn. So the professionalism of this is questionable because I really just don't like doing work. But once I'm done, I just love the product of it. To me, this looks really good. I think we're going to keep it for a while. It's up to Chris in the end, but I'm pretty sure we're going to keep it for a while. He likes it too. So we're seeing Squirtle with a stock lead on Falcon, and Falcon at a very high percent and off the ledge. This is very dangerous territory. Reflex might be taking 2 games already, but I don't want to curse him on that because, you know, the commentator's curse exists. Switching out to that Ivysaur after the second stock, just like last game. Stalling out those invincibility frames upon respawn, and he's got full stocks on Captain Falcon. Like, AML is probably not too happy right now. If he gets 3 stock twice in one match, that's just going to be really sad. Missing the up B, missing it again. Oh, wow. He's really just trying to throw Captain Falcon off the side, just really trying to get that 3rd stock. Did not get the 3 stock, but he could go for the JV, but he'd have to lay it in really heavy. And it's very possible. No JV today, but he is forcing Captain Falcon further and further off the stage, gets the spike, gets 2 victories back to back, leaving AML in a very bad, uncomfortable spot here. AML has got to now win 3 matches in a row to advance, while Reflex is sitting very comfortable at 1.
He's got 3 stocks.
He got 3 stocked and then 2 stocked, so it's not looking good for AML at all. This is a very, very difficult slope to overcome. And on a stage with one of the worst ledges, this actually puts Ivysaur at a bit of an advantage. I'd say this puts Ivysaur at a bit of an advantage because he has a much easier time grabbing those ledges than most characters in this game because of the tether grab will automatically target it and pull him to it. While Game & Watch might have some issues. And just like that, the first stock gone.
And the taunt came out.
And a taunt. This is insanely good. Reflex is just putting in work. Game & Watch, AML is he's struggling. I really don't know if AML can make it past the losers finals here and make it to grand finals.
He gets that money back.
And look at that. See, that's actually a very smart play. You saw he waited. He did an aerial attack first, trying to force Game & Watch off the ledge before going for the tether grab, and makes the recovery. Very smart play. Throwing those razor leaves, trying to disrupt Game & Watch's strategies here. Obviously doing what he's supposed to be doing, and he knows it.
That would have been so good.
That forward smash right out of that shield. Switch, what? And Game & Watch lives. Insane. Switching into Charizard now. Probably trying to fight off the fatigue. Not only that, Charizard is a heavier character, much harder to knock away at those high percents. So he's probably switching into Charizard, trying to preserve a stock and lay in some damage before the, well, I don't want to say inevitable. The boulder.
One hit did 45%.
You see that. You see in this damage, he's just soaking it now because Charizard's heavy, and he's laying in so much damage on Game & Watch. Game & Watch he's going to be in kill percent. He's already in kill percent while Reflex is still at 3 stocks. So even if he takes this Charizard down, and you got to consider this, he's now going to switch automatically into Squirtle, Reflex's best character with the Pokemon Trainer, and at kill percent really quick. This is just not a good spot for AML. There's the grab. There it is. Oh, yeah, we don't need all that. Anyway, Reflex takes that set unanimously. 3-0 in winners final.